welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video on my Makeup Geek full eyeshadow palette. Now before anyone says anything, this is a palette I put together myself. It's not a Makeup Geek release, you know, before everybody starts commenting going, hey, I can't find this. I made this myself. The palette is a Coastal Scents palette. These are $5.95. You can get them from the Coastal Scents website, but I'll link something down below because I'm sure there's something where if you go via the link you get $5 off your next purchase. So, you know, it's always worth, you know, for your future purchase getting a little bit of money's off. So it comes in like a clear palette, and I really like these because you can actually see what's in your palette. And, you know, without having to open it, because I hate palettes which are like, you know, you can't see what's inside them. So I do like, you know, Z palettes and, you know, things with a clear window. So this is my palette. These are all Makeup Geek shadows. And I kind of put this together from shadows I already had and then a few new releases, because I decided that I wasn't going to get the Huda Beauty Rose Gold, I'm not sure what it's called really, the Rose Gold textured eyeshadow palette, whatever it's called, because the eyeshadows at the top, all the kind of metallic foiled ones, they look really difficult to apply. I've seen that you know they're best to apply with your fingers, and I don't feel really comfortable doing that. I'd prefer to, you know, apply them with brushes. So I decided that I was going to put together a palette, as I've just said, of my own Makeup Geek shadows, and then, you know, purchasing a few more and then putting them all together in this small 12 pan palette. So I'm going to be showing you what the colours are, giving you the description, and then giving you a swatch as well. So the metallic eyeshadows cost £8 from Beauty Bay, and the matte shadows are £5.50. So the first shadow that I'm going to start with is this colour here, and this is Nostalgic, and this came out with one of the latest releases of colours. So this is one of the foiled ones, and this is in Nostalgic, and it's like a bubblegum pink colour. I really like this for inner corner highlighters as opposed to like a white or something light. It's just really nice. The next colour in the palette is this one, which is Untamed. I don't think this is one of the latest releases. I think it maybe was the release before. So this is one of the foiled shadows, and it's kind of like, it's like a bronzy golden colour with like a coppery undertone to it, and it's like it's a like kind of a warm undertone as well. I really like this colour. What I do is I have Bitten, and I will use that on the outside of my eyes doing like a halo eye with this in the centre. It looks really pretty. So the next shadow is like a favourite of a lot of people, and this is Flamethrower, another one of the metallic foiled finish ones. And it's just a warm copper colour, and everybody raves about this colour. I think this was one of the first, in the first releases of the metallic foiled finish ones. And I haven't played around with this one too much yet, but I do really like the colour. The next shade in the palette I've got is Curtain Call. Now this was in the latest release of colours. This is a cranberry red, so it's very, you know, very popular with the trend right now, and I love like the little metallic finish it's got. It looks lovely all over the eye. Colour I have is Grandstand, and I ordered this one from Beauty Bay, and I'm not sure if it broke within transit or it broke when I was taking it out, but it smashed, so I had to repress it back. So I don't know if you can see, it's kind of a bit uneven in this part here, but I do really like the colour. It's really pretty. It's like a medium rose gold colour with like a little bit of a taupe undertone, and it looks lovely all over the eye if you're just going for like a lovely subtle colour. This is the last of the foiled finishes, and this is called Legend. I think this is one of the newer releases. I haven't actually been playing with this yet because I think this is like the last colour I've got for my palette to finish it off. And it is a warm bronzy colour. Looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we're on to the matte row now. So the first half of the palette was all the foiled shadows and the rest half of the palette is the matte shades. So the first shade here is Bitten, which is a deep red colour. I really love Bitten for pairing it with Curtain Call or Untamed. They are my favourite colour to use it with. It's a really lovely colour and it's really pigmented. Okay, so the next colour in the palette is this one, and it is Cherry Cola. Now I would describe this one as just being a shade darker than Bitten, so it's really good for if you're using Bitten just to deepen it up a little bit. Okay, so we're on to the last row now. The first colour is Chickadee. Now this is kind of a tangerine colour with like a yellow undertone to it. It's really nice for putting in the crease. Next colour is Early Bird. Now this is one of the newer shades. It's kind of like a step in between Chickadee and Morocco, and it's a really lovely colour. The next colour is Morocco. Now this is kind of like a burnt orange kind of colour, and again these colours are all lovely and all work well together. The last colour in my palette is Tiki Hut. Now I really love this colour, and it's one of those shades that Jacqueline Hill describes as like a baby poo kind of colour, and Makeup Geek even describe it as like a tawny brown, which I'm not even sure what that is, but it's a lovely colour. It's great for deepening up your crease, and yeah, I really love this colour. That's my Makeup Geek palette. I hope you like all the swatches, maybe check it out. It's a little bit of an alternative to buying something like the Huda Beauty palette, which is, I think it's sold out in a lot of places now. I'm sure you'll be able to get your hands on it somewhere, but if that palette wasn't for you, you can recreate something like this for yourself. And I do really love these Coastal Scents palettes because they're quite durable as well, and they kind of snap shut as well, so like the lid doesn't come away or anything. And again, they're only like $5.95, and I've got like the massive one as well. This is the 12 pan one, and I do have a 28 pan one as well, and they're just really nice, and it's really nice to be able to see all your shades without having to open the palette. So thanks for watching my video. Check out some of my others, subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.